the heuristic weight. I mean,
Right.
it always searches whatever node is possible. It looks for the closest one too, and so sweet.
Okay.
So there you
Well
go. Now
done.
you have pathfinding. Told you.
Congratulations.
Wouldn't
Uh,
take me too long.
your next task is to go
Two
back to the
hours.
combat build and work on that,
An hour and a half.
if you've got time.
Why can't you just let me enjoy
You
that I
don't get
made
any.
my ace dollar and it worked all in an hour and a half? Like, did you not just hear George's horror story? We completely avoided that. Nobody's Pac-Man swallowing anybody else and then running
Listen,
away or.
just be happy I'm not giving you money for the company store. Okay? Let's,
We don't have
let's,
anything in the company store to buy.
let's look at the positives here. Once we get merch, that'd be very valuable. I'll
What are you
consider it
thinking
that.
about enrolling at Dorot?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Gosu. Um, okay. Well, we will reconsider the topic when you've got to go to sleep. Droid, or Droid. Um,
Durowait.
Droid. Yeah, I
That's a
think
cool way
that's
of
it.
saying it.
If you,
Probably the wrong way of saying it, but it's a cool way of saying
what,
it.
what are you, what are you interested in game design? What's your favorite sort of design that you've pursued so far? Do you have any projects you've been working on? Is there anything you can share with us? We'd love to hear about anything you're up to.
Adult VR projects.
So there
I
was
actually
something.
seen an advertisement on that in game dev classifieds or whatever the other day. I'm like,
Oh,
wow.
VR projects.
No, adult VR project.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I
Yeah.
saw that. Yeah.
Looking for a modeler to make like nudies and stuff. It was like that's
Yeah.
That is a big part of it. I'm sure.
it was an interesting read. Like, and what's funny is the person doing it. Like, I imagine they have to be careful about what they ask and where they ask, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even posting an in game that classified. One of the bots or whatever found it in a different Reddit and then cross linked it over. And
Huh.
so, but I was just like, that's an interesting advertisement.
It was. Um. I was thinking about something. I think we need to put the battle lines even further apart.
Where is my dude? Oh, there he is. I'm gonna say, why is he not here?
Yeah. I think Christian, we just need to stretch them far, like much farther.
Whoa,
Yeah, and then we can pull back the camera angle back around, like toward the the
okay.
swiveling it, um, so that it's behind the red pill more, like pulling us toward the back row of the side of red, the other way. Yeah, that way. Swiveling there. Not
This
that. No, other way.
make up your mind.
That way.
You
That way.
this.
Right.
Oh, I just control Z. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold up. Undo. Edit. Redo. Oh, you
Swivel.
son of a.
Swivel. There.
Gotta
There. Stay like a little bit more level. Yeah, keep going slowly. Slowly.
Oh, I can't do it that way. I was like, oh, alright, hold up, watch this. I can do it by the numbers. Heartache by the
That's
numbers.
good. It's fine. Now pull them apart even more.
A one. What? Apart even more?
Yep.
Every day you love me less. Day I love you more.
You can push the enemy rows back further instead of. Good.
I've
No,
got
too far. A little bit closer.
heartache by the numbers.
A little bit closer.
Do, 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 do. Like
Yeah,
that.
that's good.
Do, 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 do,
Yeah,
do.
I think this is better.
You would.
It gives like
Whack!
it feels more like
I
an
feel like they're
actual
like a mile and a
battlefield
half apart, though. Like,
style.
if two people on
They're
the front lines are smacking each other.
Yeah, but they're not smacking each other. They're not walking up to one another, right?
Well,
There's
no, they're
okay.
not
There's a
going to be in the
specific
game. Like,
game
we
that
don't
I'm
have an animation that they walk up and, thud. But
here.
effectively in battle, if you have two swordsmen dueling, they're not like a mile and a half apart. You know
There's a
what I'm saying?
specific game that I'm referencing with this. Let me see if I can go find the image.
Pokemon,
No.
where they're like a yard and a half away from each other, throwing abilities and whatnot. Why is my
That's
Skype all
not
yellow?
it.
I will return later. Going to play This War of Mine. That's a cool game, if it's the one I'm thinking of. It's got a
Yes.
point-click adventure with a cool like art, like World War I or something like that.
It's like a post-war wasteland in modern times.
Oh, then that is not the game I'm thinking of. What game am I thinking of? It's Valiant War, I think, or something like that. It's an adventure game. It's a cool game. I know Frank likes it because of the artwork. What was specifically are we working on now in the combat build? Something you want to work on just for the game jam, or
Uh,
the marmalade, or whatever we're calling it, curd?
the curd.
I
Well,
got probably
here's
another
something that I
couple.
wanted to run by you. Go ahead and check that image.
Oh man, I got like a nasty bug bite. Alright, anyway, sorry.
It's okay.
It started itching out of nowhere. What is this?
It's an
Looks
old
like an
game.
interesting game. What game is it? I actually don't recognize it.
March of the Black Queen. I think
I don't think I've heard of that one.
it's a Civil War Sims game. Yeah, it's close to that, Cody.
This?
Yeah, this is the when I was looking at images, this was reminiscent of the style that we're going for in terms of camera angle.
Oh no, I was talking about this Civil War Sims game he's
It's
talking about.
that's this War of Mine. It's like a
Oh, okay.
survival looting game. Uh,
Like H1Z1.
right, kind
Ah,
of,
screw that.
but it's more like
Mind-numbingly
a
boring.
a
Sit in
point
a
and
bush
click.
for an hour and a half type thing.
It's a point and click instead of being a shooter.
Oh,
It's
this
like a
war mine's
multiplayer,
not.
or is it?
It's not. No, it's more like you're pretty much playing as a survivor in a war instead of as a soldier in the war, and so you try and camp out in like a shitty building for like an hour, and then someone comes and tries to mug you, and you have to like either murder them or like try and fool them or get out of the house before it burns down, and like it's more of a strategic game than it is an attack game. It's interesting.
You also have to go loot other people.
That
Yeah, there's a
sounds
lot
exciting.
of. I haven't played it. It's an
Are they
interesting
talking
idea
about
though.
War of Mine, Gosu?
So anyway, Christian, this was one of the angles that I thought would be interesting to try and utilize for our game, but there's like a fair distance between the enemy and your party. If it weren't for how large that model was,
I say I'd be fucking keeping my distance. That thing is huge.
yeah, like and I think that would work fine for our game to be that far away.
Are they gonna like scoot up, attack, scoot back, like a
In
lot of
that
the
game,
traditional JR? No, ours.
no, not in ours. No,
Okay.
they'll just attack, and it'll render damage to whomever they're attacking.
Right. Okay. Let me look in the art folder. Project King. Quit that.
Sorry.
Art team. I assume all the new stuff is going in the art team sections, or where's this new stuff going that I'm putting in?
What new stuff?
Like I know what's his name, Josh. That guy,
What did he make?
Azrael.
What did he make that you're asking for?
He's supposed to be making that new dummy.
Okay.
And then I thought you said there was new something else. Plus, I got to get the mount
John
stuff.
doesn't have a way of posting the dummies to the folders yet. He doesn't have access, so they won't be in any of the folders.
Tell him to make like a folder on his Google Drive and just share it with us then.
He probably will at some point soon. What I'm more interested in for the combat build, at least for right now, if you flip back over to it, is go ahead and start it up.
Boink.
Um, did you choose to use a mount or no?
Did it what?
Did you choose to use a mount for blue?
Oh no, I didn't. Do you want me to?
Sure. Okay. Attack. Yeah. Use
Oh, I
it. Use
didn't
a
ask
mount.
him again.
Uh,
I gotta
okay.
fix that. That's one of the bugs I wrote
Yeah,
down.
that was one of the things that I saw. The other thing was I want to have the capability to attack either the mount or blue himself whenever I attack them.
Right, which right now I
They should be
think you do.
individually targetable.
Are they not right now? I didn't even check
I don't
the,
think they were with all abilities, but they might be.
like attack this thing.
See?
Let me see. Oh, I know why I did that. If not equal, no.
This is the bug fixing portion of the stream. For all those bug fixers out there on a late night, here's to you. Cuckoo, Mrs. Robbins.
Beep 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 beep.
Whoa. What's that you say?
Such a dirty song. Dirty, dirty song. There you go. It works now.
Okay. Now I want you to to summon the Cavalier Models mount, and then move to the back row.
Yeah, that is broken. That's in the Excel sheet too. Like for some reason, tether doesn't work on this as it does. Wow, the movement actually worked on that. Also, there's a fun little thing last time when I moved. And apparently I fixed it, or it doesn't matter on this angle, which is interesting. But there was an issue with the when they moved to the wrong spot. I have to find out why tether isn't working on yellow, but it is on blue. That's in that spreadsheet as well.
Shall we try and fix it?
If I can find it, I'm gonna like find where this is busting.
Dun 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 dun.
That's my roommate.
Oh baby, the maid of ruin.
I don't know how he doesn't break more strings than he has.
Bam 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 bam.
On other news, my butt just went numb. Oh, I gotta get me a different seat. Alright. What would we be looking for? Battle grid. That's what we're looking for, sorry. This right here is causing my issues. Maybe. Yes, it is.
They did a really good job of having the bugs linked directly to the specific lines of code. I imagine it was like hell in a basket trying to find all of the bugs in a game before the build the whatchamacallums.
To be fair, that's not something Unity did. That's a C# compiler kicking that out automatically.
Well, good on you, C#.
Whoever makes the language sort of thing. Generally, the compiling methodologies or whatever that's built in at that point.
Okay. Well, whoever does that, they're the man or woman.
Yeah, yeah, that's why they get paid. I can imagine only freaking huge bucks. Those are the people that actually develop the programming language. Which there's like different levels of programming languages, like how close you are to the actual ones and zeros sort of thing. And so, what's called assembly language, which is really close to the ones and zeros, is used. Like they reference assembly language to make the new languages, sort of things.
Jesus.
That's not the exact way.
So those are like the
raging on me, chat. But basically, whoever made C# turned like this other really complicated machine code into the C# we do now, and process the complete crap. Your dog just killed my ears.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm back and back with my dog.
Oh, hey, Frank.
What's up, guys?
So those are like the god
So Latin
level.
dogs have the same type of temper that the individuals do, huh?
Yeah, it's true. Frank's got a lot of bark.
So that's a nice welcome.
Yeah.
Nice welcome line, but
It's Frank.
Yeah, right? It's
what's
Frank.
that? Is that justice?
No.
It's not
Ouch.
justice.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just
I
Ouch.
felt bad in the feels.
I'm okay with being mistaken for justice.
Oh man, that's bold.
I'll just die alone under a different name.
well, Frank,
So
we set
what
up
are you guys up to?
the node system is done. It works.
Really?
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
That doesn't.
Why do you sound so surprised, Frank? I'm almost hurt.
Really?
Like he's
Unbelievable.
just like, wait, what? What? Really?
Okay.
Could have sworn that loser was gonna take all day and then some. Man, Frank, I was starting to like you and everything.
Well, all right. Before we go any further with the animosity, Frank and I have some. Really, Frank, this is Frank's victory. But I'd like to show you what Frank has been working on that you guys didn't get to see earlier.
okay. Let me see.
Frank walks in and he's like, "Screw what you're doing."
Should I-
I'm not quite sure why this is breaking. So if you can like take all the glare off of me and put it on
Yeah.
him, that's fine.
Yep.
Should I share my screen so we can see something fun for a
Yeah,
change?
yeah. Please do.
Yeah.
Save us.
Okay. Here is the waterfall rock house.
Okay. Now, David, feel free to veto this idea.
Okay.
All right, let's zoom in on my screen so we can see this a little better. This is completely removable as of right now.
Yeah.
But we thought it might be cool if the big stone gapy rock had like a little water feature thing.
Yeah, I see it. I think it's okay.
Okay. All right. Excellent. We can do all sorts of stuff to make it more regular and add consistency and randomness and whatnot. The other thing we want to show you is the smokehouse. Smokehouse. Recent house title. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Beautiful house.
Yeah, I might need to rework the smoke here. Make it a bit more fluid.
Yeah.
It's a little tangly.
Yeah.
But I think what'll be nice about this is we'll have the smoke on its own loop, and we'll have the door join into the loop somehow.
Yeah.
David, something we were talking about earlier is having the smoke, like depending on which side the wind catcher would be on, having the smoke float into the wind catcher to signal that the wind is pushing. Like, and that the wind catchers are actually swallowing wind.
Oh, check this
Yeah.
out, dude.
Oh yeah, also this was something Frank worked on.
Oh, hey. That's looking nice.
Yeah. I especially like that loop. Is that a waterfall? Yes, that was a waterfall, Cody.
You want to see a waterfall again, Cody? Look at that.
Beautiful waterfall. So
And this door also was animated, but we lost that in a Photoshop crash.
yeah, oh, the door was so pretty.
Yeah. Sadly.
There's video of it, but in physical form, it no longer exists.
Okay. As far as like the smoke showing that the wind socks or whatever they are fill with wind, like the way I imagined it is that I think I don't know, I guess we don't know what these things look like yet, but the
No.
way Cody described them and the way I imagined them as well as like they work like wind socks, and when there was no air pushing them in, they kind of deflate, and so when wind picks back up, like one, they turn in the direction the wind is blowing, and two, they get big again.
Yeah.
So I don't know that the smoke is needed, but it's not like I don't think it's a bad idea. It sounds nice.
Okay. Little naked Valite coming down the stream. This is
Good news! I found out why it's broke.
How?
Yeah.
Why? How? What?
For some reason, the Cavalier, like the actual animation Cavalier, his mount's considered to be on the defense instead of on attacking, and so it's looking in the defensive rows on it for it, and it can't find it, and so it's like, he's not on the defensive rows, and it kicks out that error.
See, this is why we ruthlessly attack the code base with our eyeballs.
Now I got to figure out where I'm summoning this thing so I can do that and change that.
Cody, what do you think of the talking Cavalier face? Cody's in chat, so it'll take him a little while to respond. So I guess our next game jam is going to be actually incorporating things into the Valley D zone proper and utilizing the algorithm we have to make the model move throughout the zone, and then probably creating scenes, E-zone scenes, the ones that we need.
Hello.
Hey, Cody.
Hey.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like his mustache action is great. Like that way his like face flattens with his like disapproval.
Uh-huh.
Like,
He's really unhappy.
Yeah. That looks good. Did we where did we ever land on the whole like Eddie face thing?
Yeah, let's discuss that.
I don't think we landed anywhere. I think it just got mown over by some other thing.
Well, I was still like, regardless of which direction we choose to head in on the Eddie face specifically, I think I would like to maintain the stylistically, I'd like to try and identify with something along the lines of what Frank has for the E-zones. For like our actual communication scenes. I'd rather not use our battle assets for those. Because while I think the battle assets do a very good job of accomplishing what they do in battle and are fine for being used for the map, bringing in more detail for the characters seems to be something that most games within our genre do.
Yeah, I would like to do that as well. If we can.
Yeah. As for like changing up the look of the specific model, where is that on our like on our list, on our priority list for the demo?
Well, I would say it's not too difficult to change one head, as that's pretty much the only human head we have to change. And then we also don't have any of his portraits done, except this one, I guess, if we're using it, or at least some of the animation that Frank did as a test.
Not like in terms of difficulty, but like when would we need that done by? In order to complete something else. Like where is that on our priorities of completing work?
I think we're coming up to it. I mean, right now we're kind of putting settings before characters, right? It makes sense that before we're going to place anything on a thing, we need a thing to place them on.
We need the context for the
yeah. So it makes sense that we're doing this stuff now. But I think as soon as like Valley is close enough to where we're comfortable to go, okay, we can keep polishing this, but it's like 75% of the way there. It's time to focus on more character design and E-zone stuff because we really haven't figured it out on an actual realistic level yet. We just kind of we know conceptually what we're doing and that's it.
So, do you have a list of specific changes to specific features that you'd like to have implemented, in ways in which the head should differ than the way it currently looks? I know that we have some models for how it can change that Cody's worked on. Are there any of those that you like more than others?
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember which image file the name is, but I remember the one I liked the most back when Cody was reconcepting his face, which we can look at now, I guess, if you want to pull up stuff.
Cool beans. I got that bug fixed, Kirby. I'll upload the most recent build, but
Okay.
if you guys are going to start on art, I'm going to hit the sack. Yeah, I'll be up in like 6 hours or so.
Is everyone else available for... Oh, well, if you gotta be up in 6 hours, just go to sleep, dude. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, and with, like I said, with that path system done, it'll work on whatever map. So as soon as we get something that needs it or whatever, we can just pop it in and it works. Before we get to that point, like I was mentioning before, I'll add some systems to where it's a lot less tedious to set up paths. Or at least some visual tools that show you what's connected to what more easily, you know?
Sure.
But the actual pathfinding part works just fine, so we can all go from there. But have fun doing what you're doing. It does look really cool. Like, I love that water thingy. It's really cool that it's only 4 frames and it looks like that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Master of efficiency.
But anyway, you all enjoy.
Okay.
Okay, good night.
See ya.
Nighty-night.
Good night, Christian.
I'm sharing my screen now.
Okay.
I think this is the specific image that you're talking about.
Maybe I just kind of remember like a series of heads.
This is this the one?
Yeah, I think that's the one that we have chosen.
This one?
Oh yeah, that was I think that was the one that was my favorite. Yeah.